Hello friends and family. Today I wanted to show you some of the projects I've been working on. Christmas time is a really busy time for our family and we like to do a bazaar as a family. So this year I made a lot of wreaths. You can see my other video that shows how I made my wreaths. And I also prepared a few other things for the bazaar. This is our setup. My sister also makes amazing soaps that we sold. I'll put the link down in the description to her soaps. For Christmas, I also decided to create a fairy for my mom. This is my fairy. She doesn't know yet, though, that I've drawn this for her. In addition to the projects I've been working on, this is one of the projects that I've been doing with watercolor mainly, and I wanted to show you my process. As you're watching, please let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. For this part of my project, I'm mixing the watercolor paints to get the desired color. This is important because sometimes if you don't mix the color, you'll put it on and then you'll discover later that it's not exactly what you were looking for. So I like to do a lot of practice paint colors on a scrap piece of paper. As far as the actual watercolors that I used, one of my go-to brands, and I'm going to butcher the name, is Grumbacher, and I'll write that in the description, as well as Graham and Co Watercolors. And then for the skin tones, I used a cheap brand. I'm not even sure the name of the brand. It was probably like Yasutomo or something like that, and I got it from Michael's, and I definitely would not suggest that brand. Like the circle palette that you can see me using, it's kind of chalky in comparison to the other watercolors, and the quality is not as nice. It doesn't blend near as well. I need to get a better skin tone palette, but for now it works for what I want, but I just have to mess with it to get the consistency I want with the watercolor. So definitely I would recommend the Grumbacher and the Graham and Co. They're very high quality, great watercolors, especially for beginning projects. A couple of tips as you begin watercolor painting for the first time is to let layers dry in between painting. The reason why I say this is because if you don't, then the layers will blend together and you can't really differentiate between the layers that you want. Sometimes though, this can be helpful in the effect that you want. You just have to pay attention to what you want and then go from there. Also, and you can see that I don't particularly like to do this as I'm painting. Oftentimes people tape down the pictures that they're painting on like a mat or something like that. I have found just for myself I prefer not to do that. But when you don't do that, it will warp the paper to a certain extent. I found in my case I don't like to do that because I have a little one and she oftentimes can get in my space and mess up what I'm doing. So for easier purposes, I just don't do it. I probably should. There's also a part later on in the video that I did not do the recording for. I used Micron pen and a few other things to liven up the picture, and I will be posting other videos that show that process, so stay tuned. For now, I'll let you watch and enjoy. If you liked my video today, please like and subscribe. Thank you.